Dana, the Wax Lady, and today I want to talk to you about a pretty popular question, and that is it going to hurt when I get a Brazilian wax? And the short answer is yes. It most likely will hurt. It does get better, but a lot of people, you know, watch some videos or they hear their friends and they say that they had like the worst experience of their life, or sometimes you hear the stories of somebody going like, oh, it was nothing. And that's kind of what it is. I mean, everyone is very different. And so you can have somebody who has like a really high pain tolerance and they come in and are like, dude, I got a high pain tolerance, this is gonna be nothing for me. And then they're screaming and cussing, which doesn't happen all the time, but I do have a few screamers. But then you have somebody who's like, I'm a huge weenie. When it comes to pain, this is gonna be horrible. And then I pull the strip and then they go, oh, okay. And I saw this a lot whenever I used to do these fun wax parties, and a group of women would come in together and we would have like the biggest weenie award at the end. So the person out of all their friends, they would try to figure out who was going to be the biggest weenie, and then at the end I would tell them who the biggest weenie was. And it was funny because they would always be surprised about it. I mean, I can have somebody come in with tattoos all over, piercings, and they find that the waxing is uncomfortable. And then on the other hand, I have people who are on business conference calls and they couldn't stop, so they had to come in, and they're in the middle of having a meeting and I'm waxing them and they're not even flinching. So there's a couple of things you can do before you come in. You can take some ibuprofen. There's even like some numbing creams out there that you can try. I don't care for them. I don't know if it makes that much of a difference. There's a couple of things going around on TikTok right now about putting like burn spray on. Hey, you know, like whatever you gotta do, try it. Whatever's gonna make you more comfortable. I even had another esthetician tell me that eating a banana 30 minutes before a wax is gonna help you, which I wish I could remember everything that she said. I'll find out next time she comes in. But I thought that was really interesting, a banana. So, you know, hydrating is great. Make sure you're hydrated. And possibly taking the ibuprofen, maybe avoiding caffeine because it's going to make you a little bit more sensitive. But just know, I mean, the Brazilian wax is going to last anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes total if you just kind of relax and let me do my job. So you're going to get through it really, really quick. And the first one is always a little bit more rough. But when you come back in 4 weeks, and you always want to make sure to not go past 6, because if you go past 6, it's basically like starting all over again. But if you stay regular on 4 week schedule, and you're, you know, doing some exfoliating, applying some Thinapil before you come in, you're gonna have a really good experience. And I would say, you know, I've been waxing since 2005, so. And all I do is Brazilian waxes all day long. There's not many people who can't handle it, okay? Usually that first strip, I can tell if you're gonna make it or not. If you're really uncomfortable, sometimes there's some other underlying factors in there with just touch and pain and in that area. So if you're uncomfortable, I'm gonna read that really quickly, and we can just start with like a bikini wax and do something simple and work our way in. It's all about you. It's all about you being comfortable. So you might try some of the things that I mentioned today, just see if it works for you, but don't be afraid to get it. You know, I would say out of all my clients, maybe in the last year, maybe one person couldn't go through with the whole thing, okay? And that's being totally honest. You can totally do this, all right? Thanks for watching.